Okay, so when I start um, PicCollage, I like to use freestyle. Freestyle looks like this. You just have a blank slate. If I had decided on a grid, then I get some options. Like usually when I do a grid, it's a two-sided grid, like if I'm doing a comparison contrast of something. But okay, I might, let's just say I'm not going to do that. You might like templates for some things, like if you'd have to look through them. Some of them are free and others are you have to pay for, but I never use these, but it would have stuff already on it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use a freestyle one. Now, before I start it, I need to make sure that I have my photos all ready to go. So I've already gotten pictures of the reward road all along the way. And let's say that I wanted to put them together in one collage to share with the family. So I've already blocked out my bonus rolls if I want to hide those. If you want to crop anything, do that ahead of time. So that's all done. Because once you put it in your collage, you can't do that as easily. So back to the collage. So the first thing I do is tap on photos down at the bottom, and then I can add in one by one or all together. So you can see that little green number 1 shows I got one photo selected. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I want to put all 8 of those pictures in there, I can load them all up at once. Now, I probably don't want to do it that way in this case, so I can do them one by one because they're hard for me to sort. This one I know is the first one, so I want that to be first. Then I've got the second one, so I want that to be second, and so on. I'm not going to waste our time here doing them all, but you get the idea. Now, while I'm up here and thinking about it, when you tap on an image, you can have that little gray two-way arrow up in the upper right-hand corner. That allows you to stretch it. Like if you just put your finger on that gray two-way arrow and pull it up and down, you can make your picture larger or smaller. You can also tap on it lightly and you get these menu options. So I want to show you some of those. One is I like the border. So I might want to change with the border. I already had something green as a border for the daily schedule, or for the schedule for this round. But, and I had that applied to all the things, but, oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit shadow. I can take that off if I just want to change one of the borders. So maybe I want this border to be blue or something like that, whatever you want, or no border at all. If you decide that you don't want any border, just go over here to that 0 thing. And maybe I don't want it for any of them. Let's just pretend I want no borders, but now you can see how to do borders. All right, so the other thing is, if I want to look at that menu by tapping on that two-way arrow, is, what else? Well, there's really nothing else I would do with that. I want to do that for text to show you that. So now let's say I want to add some text to this. So I tap on the word text down at the bottom, and then I can start this reward road. Okay, that's clearly not a good font. I had it from the morning schedule. So now I'm going to go in here and tap on this color palette, like this paint palette thing, and I can change the colors. And you can see down in the lower left, there's 2 A's. The one at the top is where I choose the font color itself. Let's just say I want to switch it to black, okay? And then the one at the bottom, if you want to have a different color in the background of your text, you can choose one of these. Or if you want nothing in the background, which I generally choose, then you can do that. Now this font is a little too fancy for most of the things I do. So then I can hit this letter T over here and pick something kind of basic. I think the default one is Helvetica, but there's some other ones, Impact, that's kind of powerful. So whatever you like. Pick one and then hit the green X to be done with it. So with this text, if I want to make it bigger, I can hit that green or that two-way gray arrow, make it larger. Or if I want to make it smaller, I can do that. I can just play around with it. I can use, okay, you can see what just happened there. I can use this green little tab on the left side of the text to make it go in or out. Let's see, there we go. So it could go this way. So make it like a different shape, whether longer or shorter. So anyway, I'd get that just the way I want and then put it up there. You can just move things around as you go. So you can continue to add text. Sometimes I might want to make another text that's the same font and everything. So I would tap on that arrow and hit duplicate. Now I've got two of these, put my original one there, and then tap edit on this one, and I can say, you know, one has one set of dice. Let's just say I want to do that. And oops, I didn't mean to capitalize one, so I'll go edit that. Tap that, edit it, and fix that. So there we go. Okay, so I can do that. Maybe I'll want to make it smaller or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you can see that this is centered. I don't like that, so I'm going to edit that too, show you that. I could have done it all together. But to change the justification, you hit those three little dots here next to the color palette. So hit those, and you can see the alignment is centered. That's good for a title, but it's not good for text in the body of your message, in my opinion. So I like to do that. So do that, and then I might make it smaller, and I'll just stick it wherever. Okay, so you can keep, adding. You can either duplicate one if you want to, like I just did, hit duplicate and then edit it to say something else. That's one way. Or you could just add a new text. I'll just remove that one and hit the word text here and then type in something else. And this is just an example. And then I've got two of them and I can size it and whatever I want to do with that. Okay, I think you understand how to add pictures, how to add text. Now backgrounds. Down at the bottom is a backgrounds button. So the default are just these solid colors. So if you want to choose one of those as your background, just tap on it until you find one that you like. Oops, I didn't mean to go to that. Let's go back to my basic backgrounds there, just that solid color. So I'll just pick that one, it doesn't matter. Then hit the green arrow for one that I like there. I think I've shown you all the basics. Well, there's stickers in here, I forgot about that. So some of them are free and some of them you have to pay for. I don't know if this one is, no, see, I'd have to pay for this one. I don't have it bought, so I'm not going to use it, but I think there might be one sticker set in here that's, oops, what did I do here? All right. Oh, I see, it's opening other tabs. Okay, so let's just pick one to do. And so you find one, then hit the green number there, and you got a little sticker. But I don't use stickers very much at all. I guess that's it. So then when I'm finished with it, I hit the word done up at the top right corner. And then I hit save to library so that this thing will save to my photos. So then we get an ad, and I'm going to get out of that and go into my photos. And here is my collage. So now I want to trim that PicCollage thing off and maybe make it the right size. So I just hit edit, and then I go into the crop button, and I can just crop the bottom and the edge off so it's the way I want it, and it's not perfect, it's just a sample, but there it is. Now I'm ready to share. So those are the basics.